Hey guys, it's Hideaway Hanna, and today I am talking about what zero waste or low waste items that I use and that I kind of use to start my journey. So probably one of the first things that I ever okay, that's a lie. Not the first thing that I ever bought that is was for zero waste, but just one of the things that really kind of stuck with me is my coffee cup. So it is plastic. It's from Starbucks, and I got it free on November 2nd. They were doing that free holiday cup thing, and then you would take it to Starbucks later and you get a discount if you got holiday drink, blah 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 blah. Anyways, so the fact that it was free was a big thing because, as I said in my last videos, I have not had very much money. So it is plastic, but it will last me for at least a couple of years, if not more. And yeah, I've saved so many coffee cups since I've had this, and I use it all the time. I don't get coffee every day, but I do get it quite frequently, and I always bring this. So it's just kind of that one thing that I stayed consistent with. And yeah, it's kind of weird because a lot of people tend to get consistent with plastic bags, which actually is probably the hardest thing for me because I'm one of those people who is just super forgetful. I always forget my reusable grocery bags, and I'll go to the store and, okay, for one, I'm already that person who walks into the store and is I don't need a cart, and then I'm going up and down the aisles and I'm sitting there carrying all this stuff with me. And then I'm also now that person who walks out with all that stuff because I forgot my reusable bags and I don't really want to buy or use plastic bags. Yeah, it's been a struggle on that end. I really gotta get better at it. So the first thing I think I actually purchased, though, that was kind of for the zero waste movement was this little guy. It's called Eco Project X thing. It's really cute, small, but it's actually a reusable straw, which I feel like a lot of people were oh, when that whole big reusable straw and the poor turtle thing kind of came about, everyone suddenly got a reusable straw, which is great, but that kind of what made me get it. But it's collapsible. You gotta kind of pull it, straighten it out a little bit. Comes with this little cleaner guy that has a cloth. Oh, I had a plastic toothbrush for a really long time, and I really wanted to get a bamboo one, and I kept telling myself, don't get a bamboo one, don't get it yet. Gotta go through this toothbrush first. Finally went through it. That one. It's actually still kind of wet because I used it. Also, my mascara dropped. One second. Mascara. So this is actually kind of something I'm really proud of because I made my own mascara. Yeah. It doesn't look so pretty right now. When I first poured it in, it looked beautiful, but it's kind of, it's definitely been used a lot. Oh, I also have this terrible Altoids addiction, so I have tons of these, tons, just laying around my room and in my car. And so, yeah, I'm using them. Altoids make it very minty. And then I have my old mascara wand that I just used from one of my old mascaras. And I actually really like it. It's really good. I really like it. Oh, and of course I have my reusable water bottle. This is also one of the things, kind of the plastic bags, is that it's really hard for me to remember to bring it with me. So there are many times I'll go to work and I'll be like, I'm really thirsty, and oh, I don't have my water bottle. Sometimes if I'm desperate, if I'm really desperate, I'll just go to the faucet and I'll put my hand in the faucet and go but that's only if I'm like really, really, really thirsty. So usually I just wait until I get home and I just drink like 3 glasses and then I'm okay. So, but I've been getting better at it. I got this from school and I think it was for free. So I just been using it. I have another water bottle too that's plastic. It works great too. So I use both interchangeably. Just this one's dirty, I use the other one. And if the other one's dirty, I use this one. The other thing I wanted to talk about, so when I first really kind of started being like, you know what, this is a lifestyle that I really want to do. I went shopping. It was a very hard day of shopping. I went to like 3 different stores. I tried buying in bulk. I am still trying to get getting the hang out of buying in bulk because I'm very much not used to it. But I would also try and buy everything in like glass or tin jars, but I could not find mustard at all. Like no mustard. And I was like, what the heck? No mustard I could find in glass. And I finally went to a kind of a natural grocery store, but I found this little mustard jar. It's Coleman's mustard. So it does have a plastic lid, unfortunately, but the bottle is glass. And I was like, this is the only mustard in the entire store. And I had been to three different stores. This was the only one. And I was like, it's so tiny. I mean, it's so tiny. I'm used to getting like bottles 3 times the size of this. And so I did buy it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna try it out. And it's honestly fantastic. Like for one, it's the best tasting mustard I've ever had. And the thing is, I don't actually like mustard all that much. Like I was buying it for sandwiches because I only recently like mustard on sandwiches. And so I don't use it very often. I only use it for sandwiches. So the fact that it's tiny is fine because I barely use it. So it's lasting me forever. I've bought this, I think back in November, mid-November. And it's like barely a dent has been made into it. So super cool. And like that's like one of the things, like if you're worried about like containers being small because they're like glass, maybe, even though if it might be a little bit expensive, if you have the extra money, maybe try it out because you could be pleasantly surprised and you might be like, wow, this is the best thing and this is really great. So this makes me really happy. I also really like the jar because I eventually want to make my own toothpaste and my own deodorant possibly. And this is like the perfect size for toothpaste. So I really can't wait to use this up so I can make toothpaste. So, oh, one more thing. So this is my little period baggie. Yeah. So it's from Charlie Banana and they are cloth, what are they called? Not cloth panty liner, cloth, reusable pads. There we go. And so this is what they look like. They fold up into these little squares and then you can undo them. And yeah, and you just clip them to the end. And I got like these are actually the overnight pads that they have. I have an extremely heavy flow that lasts like almost 8 days. I actually just ordered a pair of period panties from FLUX and I'm really excited about those because just the idea of period panties just sounds so good. Like I could be anywhere. I could be laying, I could be sitting, I could be doing anything and like, you know, I'm covered. Like with these ones, it doesn't cover everything. But with period panties, like where is it gonna go? So I'm excited to get those. I bought them I think last week, so I won't be getting them for I think another 2 weeks. That's perfect because I just finished and so they should be here before that next time of the month. Oh, and then today, I'm so excited, look, I got a box. Yeah, a box. It says, thanks for helping us reuse this box with a smiley face. So cute. That is really cute. But I got it from Earth Hero, which Earth Hero is a online store company, kind of like, it's like the Amazon of eco-friendly shopping. Yeah. Anyway, so these are the reusable produce bags, which I've really needed because I go to the grocery store and I always want to get like lettuce and broccoli and all that stuff, and I can't because I don't have anything to put it in. And like that type of stuff, like the lettuce and the broccoli and those things, I don't like the idea of them like just going into the cart without anything wrapped around them. Like bananas or kiwi or apples or oranges, I don't really care so much because I can wash them, especially things like bananas and oranges because it already has the protective layer. But the other things, mostly the vegetables, that's a little bit harder for me, so I rather have that barrier. So I'm really excited to try these bad boys out. Anyways, yeah, that is my my sustainable kit. Not quite. I don't really have a bag to put them in yet. There's still quite a few things I really want. Like I really want to get some reusable like cutlery, which I guess I could use my own like silverware, like fork and spoon and stuff, and I'll probably start doing that. So yeah, I will leave a link down below for Earth Hero and a couple of the other products that I've gotten, such as like my period pads if you're interested in them, and FLUX underwear. Anyways, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I hope that you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about zero waste or low waste, low impact living. So yeah, okay, bye.